Another thing I like about truckstop.com is that they seem to have more posted rates too. I like to book off the posted rates compared to loads that have no posted rates. It seems like 80% or so of the loads on DAT have no posted rates. Don't get me wrong, I have no problem with negotiating my rates, but I waste way less time calling on posted rates that work for me. We'll talk about that more. We're talking about that more here in a few. So check out this video I got up on truckstop.com. It's right here. Well, it's on YouTube, but about truckstop.com. Here's the link. Truckstop.com, episode 1, live load board action. You will see in the video what I'm talking about when it comes to the bird's eye view, the vision, and flipping the load board around and making it work for you. Flip it around, and flip it. So to see me flip the load board around, I guess it's probably right around the 25-minute mark here on the YouTube video. Next, remember, we're still in the load board part, right? We're not even in the how to book part. So we're getting our bird's eye view of the bird's eye view stuff that we're going to be doing, right? But we're getting an overview right now of which load boards are available. Now, our next load board that's available is DAT Freight, and this is a hyperlink, of course. These are all hyperlinks, the blue ones, I believe. DAT is pretty much the industry standard and has been around a long time. DAT seems to be a better tool if you are hauling a van or a reefer trailer. I do have a subscription to DAT, what I did at the time of this writing. I use DAT as my backup load board and use the Members Edge version. I don't really enjoy their app, as we mentioned before. Some already talking it up about only low visibility, only like 5 loads at a time. And the desktop version doesn't work very well on my phone or iPad. Their app only allows, like I said earlier, about 5 loads at a time and stuff like that. And you have to keep scrolling up and down and up and down and up and down to see the loads. One thing that I really enjoy about DAT, though, is that they tend to have more loads posted, especially when I get into dead areas like West Texas, Colorado, and etc. Right? I've already brought that up some before. They tend to have these loads posted that don't make it on the truckstop.com. So DAT does seem to have way more basic commodity loads posted as well. The lumber loads, the steel loads, the dog food, stuff like that. Basic commodity stuff, cheap and heavy, right? Basically the cheap and heavy that we always hear. These are the loads that usually nobody wants to do because they are so cheap and heavy. That's not to say you can't get great paying loads off lumber and steel, but the general reality is that a lot of the basic commodity stuff is just cheap and heavy. There's such high volume shipping and it just ships out and out. But sometimes the same general commodity load that goes somewhere can also become a really valuable load in the pinch. I remember one time I hauled 100 miles, like a trailer full of, I had salt, bags of salt on my flatbed. I picked it up in Oklahoma. But anyways, it was like 100 miles. I delivered it 100 miles. It went to Mars Bars where they were making, I don't know, they're making some type of dog food or candy, one or the other. They do both. But they needed that salt. I guess their production line was down for salt, and it was like $1,500 go 100 miles, I think it was. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Yep.